Mr. Vincent Ubani, Chairman National Youth Corporate Social Responsibility Fund, says the organization is working to ensure the inclusion of 50% youth in governance as part of the agreement for the re-election of President Muhammadu Buhari. Ubani said this at the Youth Victory Walk to the presidential villa. He added that they have selected carefully a 100-man list from different constituencies and states across the country.
We are working in line with 50% inclusion of youth in governance as part of our agreement. Why we have to re-elect the president. For the young people, we agreed that there should be inclusion of youth in governance, and it is on that inclusion of youth in governance that we have brought out, selected carefully from those who has been in the youth constituency, that we know their capacity and what they have done and what they can do, what they are capable of doing. It is from that constituency that we selected this best 100-man list. We are also actually demanding for slot for ministerial appointment, because when we agreed in 50% inclusion of youth in governance, it cut across both from the ministerial to board to head of government agency and so on. The president, whom we, out of our wisdom, we adopted him because we know very well that the president is the only person who can actually help us to readdress our future. And we adopted him for the fact he has passed the Not Too Young to Run B. We believe he also has a lot at stake for us. We believe that there should be inclusion of youth in his government so that we can be balanced to enable us prepare ourselves, equip ourselves ahead of the 2023 that he has asked us to wait.
For his part, Joel Eze, Secretary Coalition of Youth Candidates, said the Victory March is in celebration of the re-election of President Buhari and for the submission of the 100-man list coming from the Youth House.
We the youth, we took to the streets to celebrate and make a victory march for the re-election of the president, and after which we have transmitted a document of the 100-man list coming from the Youth House, which we are suggesting and appealing to the president to consider for different appointments.
Ibrahim Usman, member of the presidential campaign of the president, said the list is a remarkable list and fully selected from various states of the federation, and urges the president to look into it for appointments.
We are urging the president to look into this list with utmost confidentiality and put it into consideration, irrespective of whatsoever. We are all members of the Presidential Campaign Council of the President, and we have worked for the President immensely with our resources, and some of us lost their lives in the struggle. We hope the President will look into it deeply so that he can consider our 100-man list sent to him with immediate alacrity.